Alright, so Joshua and Edit, down from LA. How long have you guys been performing with Lemur? We'll talk about Ableton Live in just a second.
Right.
As far as the Lemurs go, because I know you guys have transitioned through the years from...
Yeah, I think the Lemur thing has been for about 9 months.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, about 9 months.
Yeah. So let's talk for a second. There's a lot to see up here with Ableton Live. We've got Live 8 going. So it looks like you color-coded a couple things. I don't know if Josh, Ed, or who wants to maybe take us through for a second and actually maybe break down what's going on, because we've got a lot of tracks moving and scenes moving. And how many people out here are using Live right now? So we've got a lot of Live users. So getting back to that, there's a lot of activity going on. So what's happening with that?
Yeah, so basically what's happening is we're basically using Ableton, like in the arrange we basically have portions of the songs.
Okay.
You know, so basically whatever we can't play is put into the arrangement, and then everything else that we can play is put into clips. So you know, basically what happens, like for instance right here. So these are like all my drum sounds. So
let's stop right there. The drum sounds, are those actual audio clips of drum sounds, or MIDI, like a drum rack?
No, it's those are all audio clips that basically you can see the loop down here.
Got it.
And we cut it, and like some of them are looped and stuff. So we're basically essentially using Live like one gigantic sampler, kind of like an MPC 2000 to some degree. And we can load in like our own drum loops, and then basically, you know, we can basically just cut out just the kick right there, just the snare right there.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you guys were going through the set, it was like you guys were sort of in a battle style sort of thing, and just went back and forth. Is there any predominant, like, are you more drum and you're more of a sample, you know, scattered stuff and more synthy stuff, or is it just?
No, I mean for this particular demonstration, like all of us basically just did like an 8-bar drum solo.
Got it. Okay.
You know, and when we perform, you know, it all rotates sometimes. You know, I'll be doing drums or he'll be doing drums. You know, it's like for any particular song, like whatever the song needs, you know, we'll just generally divvy up the parts and stuff.
Yeah. So. Cool. Anybody got a quick question? We'll move on to maybe another performance of another aspect of their live set. How many tracks are in this set? It looks, not exactly, but it looks like maybe quite a bit.
Well, I mean, basically, like the patch is divided up.
That's
like each person has their set of tracks. So you know, all this green stuff is Justin's, all the blue stuff is mine, and all the pink stuff is Josh's. And basically, on each person's sort of like group is
which you have them grouped.
Can you open that back up?
Yeah. So each person has its own separate group, so you can filter yourself as a whole chain, as entire group.
Yes. So basically, yeah, like on each group, like we have like an effects rack for each person. Here, maybe if you can double click on yours, and then okay. So basically down here, this is like the effects rack for each person.
Secret weapons. Now we're getting into like the nitty gritty.
Yeah, and basically like the sliders are all mapped out to like you know, this is high pass and low pass filter. This can be this is high pass and low pass filter for everything but your kind of sample pack. This is beat repeat, and then this is big crush, and then these are delays on both, like if you want to just delay just your samples, or if you want to delay the split that you're playing, you can do that. And then these are basically we trigger Effectrix. We have like 4 custom patches in Effectrix that these buttons can trigger, so they can kind of do like
So we want to include that too. You know, Ableton doesn't just work with its own internal effects. As a lot of you live users know, it works with third-party plugins as well, audio units and VSTs, and that's what we're rocking right here with the Effectrix stuff. It's actually inserted right in between. There we go.
Yeah, great exactly. Stuff, so as you can see, like when I hit the buttons, it's actually changing the programs in Effectrix.
Right.
And
Sugar Bites.
Yeah. See, so this one's like a little more complex one and stuff like that.
Right. Cool. So you guys want to take us through another set, jam out on some stuff?
Actually, like that's all we had planned. Like we weren't exactly really sure like what we were supposed to do.
Okay, rinse, repeat. So, yeah, it's good stuff, man. So yeah, we want to let you guys do your thing. We'll talk a little bit more about maybe how you guys
we can maybe do the drum solo again for the people who missed it.
We could do it differently.
Yeah, you guys could trade places.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
How many of you guys have a Lemur? Anybody using a Lemur out there? There we go. Cool. All right, we can do that. We'll do some more Q&A too.
Sure. What's the question?
What was the question? No, there's no loops. I mean, basically, like the set is mapped out ahead of time in the arrange. As I said, like basically, like the parts of the set that we can't play, like on the Lemurs, like generally like sound effects, atmospheric stuff. Sometimes drums and hi-hat stuff is all mapped out like in the arrangement. Like as you can see, basically, like this is all one song right here, but it's mapped across like 3 people's or at least 2 people's tracks in this particular song, you know. So pretty much anything that we can't play on the Lemurs that doesn't necessarily make sense to play, like gets mapped into the arrangement itself.